Thanks for joining me here at Stitching with Cindy Botts. Today I wanted to show you another string or strip quilt that I made. This is using the same process of sewing down the left and the right side of a 2.5-inch strip, cutting that in half to make a 1.25-inch strip. And once you get your seam allowances, you actually have color strips, 2 sewn together, each being 3/4 of an inch. Now here I've done a 12-inch block and a 6-inch block. So the sheet material that I sewed it onto, I did cut a little larger and worked with my 6.5, 7-inch base, and then once you sew it together, you get the 6-inch blocks and the 12-inch blocks. But you gotta always remember that seam allowance. So cutting my base material at 13 inches really is best, if not 13.5, and then 7 or 7.5 for the smaller diamonds. This large square is done on the 13 or 13.5-inch base fabric. Starting in the middle, I lay down the one strip, lay the other strip on top, right sides together, 1/4-inch seam, fold it back, press, and move on through the block. Then you just take and do the sew and flip or the snowball method at the corner. I believe that's either a 3.5 or a 4-inch square. Lay it on the corner, sew it down, then trim it all down to the 12.5 inch before you sew it in. The sashing is 1.5 inch strip. Now to do these littler diamonds, again, you start with a larger base fabric. Lay the white square in the middle. I believe that's a 3 or a 3.5-inch square. It really depends on what you want. Then you do one side, then the other 2 sides. Again, you just lay that right sides down, right sides together, sew your seam, fold it back, press, and continue working your way out. Then you just assemble it with that white 1.5-inch strip and the small diamonds as you're sashing. I think it really came out great. Hope you will like and subscribe. Try joining the Facebook group that we're trying to get going. It is Quilting and Sewing at the Stitcher's Choice Workspace. The last video, I couldn't remember which came first, sewing or quilting, but it is Quilting and Sewing at the Stitcher's Choice Workspace. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day. And don't forget, tell your friends. Thanks so much. Happy sewing.